In a recent interview with The Guardian, James Rhodes himself, Don Cheadle, talks about his time as War Machine in the MCU. And he kind of states what we all know and what we've all been feeling. James Rhodes, the War Machine, has largely been misused, and we pretty much know nothing about him, and the character has not been explored as much as anybody would have liked. So again, this comes at us directly from Don Cheadle himself, and he was talking about his time playing War Machine ever since Iron Man 2, which obviously now is, wow, more than a decade removed, which is hard to believe. And they specifically asked him about his time as War Machine and what it's been like to portray Rhodey on screen and his character development. And he said, well, there actually hasn't been a lot that's been explored. And he says, like, who are his friends? Who are his relationships? What does he want? What does he offer the world? How complicated is this character? What does he do on his off time? Who's he related to? What does he do when he's not making a cameo? We don't know. And he says that that's one of his complaints. We haven't had time. And he hopes that when we get to Armor Wars, that all of these things will be answered and we really get to see who James Rhodes is as a character. Look, you guys know how I feel about James Rhodes. I absolutely love the character in the comics. I have way too many hot toys at this point of War Machine. I absolutely love this character. I love his armors. I want more James Rhodes in the MCU. And I'm glad we're gonna get it. And you guys all know the tale of the War Machine movie. It was supposed to happen before Iron Man 3 after the Avengers, but it was canceled, or it was delayed. And then it was shifted into Iron Man 3. And then they were going to do it again, but they had to keep shifting it. And then a TV series. And it's long overdue. But like many projects, other things pop up that kind of require to be made because of what they're aiming for. And I think by the time we get to the War Machine film, it's going to be awesome to have some of these answers. But it is, like he says, something that has largely been forgotten and not explained, because where are you going to explain it? Like, what are you going to do? In the middle of Avengers Infinity War? Go hang out with James Rhodes and his family? No. Like, you're not going to do that. There's no time for that. That would completely destroy the flow of the film and what you're trying to do. So I get what he's saying, but you also get it from the narrative standpoint and the design, which is finally why I think we're all excited to see more of the character and his project. Just like Hawkeye, for example. We got hints and pieces of the story here or there, but nothing up until we got the actual project. So it's a long time coming, but at least we're gonna get there, and at least the actor knows and he's being honest about it.